Hi everyone, it's me, Beaticali Sunflower. So I'm on today to unbox January's Witch Casket, and it's called Spell Script. I love the sepia kind of background. So this is the first Witch Casket for 2026. Welcome to January's Witch Casket. This month's casket celebrates Spell Script. There is a great power in the written word, and we hope the contents of this casket encourages you to use that power in all your daily life. Please take the moment to read through this pamphlet. In its pages, you'll find details about each item and important safety information to ensure your rituals are perfect with harm to none. As always, we appreciate you tagging your social media posts at #Witch Casket so we can find and share them. Your posts are always so wonderfully creative, magical, and they really lift our spirits. We feel honoured to be a part of your magical journey, and seeing Witch Casket items in use in your magical spaces inspires us so much. Thank you for always making us feel really blessed. We are already brewing up something enchanting for the rest of 2026. We are so excited for you to see what magical mysteries await. Until next time, be well, Debs and Ella. So that's mother and daughter duo who kind of create the Witch Casket. So the first item is called a magical rosewood dip pen, and it's a Witch Casket exclusive. At the back of the box it says, allow your pen to become your magic wand and every word you write to become a charm. Whether it's writing in a book of shadows, journaling, coven, correspondence, noting manifestations, goals, affirmations or sigils, all witches know there is a great power when ink is infused with intention. With this in mind, we designed this stunning wooden gold tip pen to add extra magic to your work, created from rosewood to create connections between what's in your heart and what you inscribe onto your page. So let's open this up. Isn't that just stunning? Look at that. It's really, really well made, and it's very heavy as well for a pen. Can it open up? Because I'm just wondering how you would put the... Okay, maybe it's one of those pens that you actually dip into ink and there's no cartridge, like we used to have at school with the little ink wells when I was younger on our desks. That is absolutely stunning, and the box is really protected. This is a magical rosewood pen. The next item is called the Bewitching Book Stand. Let's turn it around this way. A magical pedestal for your most treasured books, lovingly crafted from sapele wood, known for properties that encourage healing, wisdom and spirituality. Use this beautiful stand to hold your book of shadows, grimoire or spell book so your hands are free to practice your spell work. Oh, let's open this up. So how would this... Okay, there has to be another part in there. So you know what? I'm not getting how this works, because I'm just not getting it. Oh, okay. So that goes in like that. And I guess that you place the book in here. So if I go for the next item, which is the art card. Yep. Let's lift this up high. So can you see? The book can get placed in here, I'm assuming. So since I've put the art card in there, let's move into what the art card is all about. So this art card is described as Spell Crypt Magical Monthly Manifestations Art Print. I think it'll probably go that way, if you can see. And it's a Witch Casket exclusive. Our in-house designer, Faye, has created something truly bewitching this month, and we couldn't love it more. Use the reverse of this print to write down your manifestations for the month. Afterwards, you have a magical piece of artwork to display in your home or add to your book of shadows. So at the back of these, is it that way? I'm guessing it's this way, because you can see that there's someone at their desk. There's the moon, there's the lamp. It's actually got very hermit kind of vibes, hasn't it? With the lamp and the darkness and, you know, contemplating and stuff. So at the back, you write, what are your goals for the month? What practical steps can I take to reach these goals? What magical steps can I take to reach these goals? And then the C's are planned, intentions are set, I command my desires met. So that's nice, just for like a monthly kind of journal for your spell work. So let's put this book stand back in its box. Let's bring this down a bit. So you've got the bewitching book stand and the magical art print. And the next item is our spell, and it's called Spell Script Happiness Charm Envelope Kit. This mysterious black envelope contains all you need for a beautiful written spell to attract joy. Here's what's within. Charm envelope, piece of paper, marigold petals, wax seal, and full instructions. I won't open this online, because I like to do my spells in private, and I like to open them and do them. So this next item, I think this is a journal. Let me just check the pamphlet to see what this is. I think this will be called the Spell Script Book, which is a Witch Casket exclusive, and we designed this bewitching book to be utterly stunning inside and out. This would make a beautiful book of shadows or grimoire, or a special book for your magical studies or notes. We hope you love this as much as we do. So it's kind of got like rose petal kind of like cover. I love the pages are off white, which I love. I don't like brilliant white pages. And look at the kind of design in there. You've got a candle, you've got like your two candles, can you see there? And you've got a pentagram. So it's just to basically write your spells or do your shadow work, or even you can have it have it as a notebook, you know, whatever. But it is described as a spell script book, so I personally will be using this book to write down my spells. The next item is called the Witch Casket Ritual Sheets. Let me read out what it says first before I open it up. So in the instructions it says, ritual sheets can be used in many rituals that require paper for study notes or for inscribing spells to place in your grimoire book of shadows, or for those of us who love handwritten letters. They're real ideal for coven correspondence. So let's open this up. I like the paper as well. The paper feels like it's recycled. So you get 1, 2, get 3 sheets. They're kind of like parchmenty, like not parchmenty, but like parchment paper in quality. Absolutely beautiful. And I love the ergonomic kind of stance, because these look like they're recycled, or can be recycled. Okay, next item is the Binks Black Ink. Of course, no dip pen will be complete without ink. A beautiful Binks Black to inscribe your pages with magic. So I guess that this is the ink for this pen that I showed you earlier. Let's open this up. Oh dear, I'm not very good at all this. wrapped very tight. Yep, so it's just basic old-fashioned ink, and obviously I can use this pen to dip in to write my spells. I love the pen. Pen's very good quality, and this is the black ink. It takes me back to my school days, and we used to have the desks with little inkwells in. That was back in the day. Okay, so this next item is described as a cedar wood leaf cleansing and banish kit. So that looks like it's a second spell. This kit includes cedar wood leaves and a pencil. Harness the cleansing energy of cedar wood by burning those leaves to sweep away negativity and lingering stagnant energy. As the fragrant smoke smells, it will purify your space, inviting clarity, peace, and renewal. For Pacific banishments, inscribe anything that weighs heavy onto the leaf. Then, with focused intention, set a flame. Feel yourself releasing and letting go, and watch as the smoke carries your burdens away. It's beautiful. The next item is described as a magical multi-page bookmark. Sometimes the wisdom you seek is scattered among the pages. So whatever you are working from, multiple texts in your book of shadows, tracking progress from one journal to another, or place holding several sacred texts, this multiple page bookmark ensures you'll never lose track of your magic. Let's open this up because this looks interesting. Oh, this is nice. So it's kind of, again, the same sort of texture as the book. Let me get the book out so I can show you. So let's say, for example, now that I'm using this book, let's place it here. Open this up. I can use this page. Then if I want to put a spell on this page, I can bring it down again. That's 2, 3, 4. Oh dear. And 5. So it can do 5 pages. I mean, mine's a bit on the rough side, but you can see the pages at the back of the book and at the top. But obviously, yeah, I like that. So the final item is called the Magical Petitions Parchment Scroll. There is great power in the written word as you are noting something down intentionally. Petitions are written requests, wishes, or desires which are used to request attention from a divine power, deity, the universe, spirit, or whatever other divine force aligns with your personal belief. There are many ways to petition magic. This parchment is inscribed with one example. Perfect for copying into your grimoire or spellbook, or simply placing within its pages for future reflection. Framed, this skull becomes a beautiful and meaningful adornment, gracing your space with both magic and intention. Let's open this up. Put it here to kind of, okay. So there is great power in the written word as, okay, this is what I've just read out from the sheet. Take a piece of paper and note down on it a line describing your desire. Be very specific about what you want. Some traditions encourage you to write this down 3 times. Turn the paper at a 90 degree, then write it again 3 times over the top of the first lines. This is optional. Using an ink colour that matches your wish can also help to set the intent. Red for passion, blue for calming, green for money. You can now scatter your paper with herbs and oils that work with your intention. Place the petition in a fireproof bowl and light it as it burns. Visualize your wishes being sent up in smoke. That's beautiful, isn't it? Okay, so you've got your parchment scroll, the Witch Casket ritual sheets, the Book of Shadows or Grimoire, this is the Happiness Charm envelope spell or kit. This is the art print that we get every month. This is the Bewitching book stand. I think a large oracle deck would also fit on that book stand. This is a magical rosewood dip pen, which is my favourite. This is the black or the Binks black ink, which goes with the pen. This is the magical multi-page bookmark, which has got about 5 bookends, which is also quite good. The cedarwood leaf banishing or cleansing spell, and the Witch Casket information sheet. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.